Yeah, it remains. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? This was all trumped up by them because when you even look at the second problem, if the inflation remains so persistent, what what reining reining it in could entail. You know what I'm saying? The Federal Reserve has started raising interest rates in raising the interest rate, you know what I'm saying, an effort to cool down the economy. Yeah, yeah, it is. Interest rates and robbing the people as usual. They're trying to do so, you know, gingerly. You know what I'm saying? Aiming for a soft landing. Yeah, the people pockets drained out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all is garbage. Same we deal with that Obama bullshit uh, uh, insurance plan. You know what I'm saying? You know, we don't need to even go in because we know what you're doing and you garbage. Straight garbage. Nobody needs none of that from you. You're garbage. You know what I'm saying? You garbage. You know what I mean? And that's a fact. You garbage. You know, when we look at it, they really are. You know, advertised under Barack Obama. You know what I'm saying? Barack not Obama. You know what I'm saying? Point out on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Through its though it's also worth uh, nothing. No, it's worth noting that Europe has been hit by rising energy and food costs after the Ukraine invasion. Yeah, of course, the U.S. inflation remains much higher than Europe area inflation. This is the 12-month change in a course of the HICP, a somewhat comparable measure for the two economies. The U.S. consistent being 4 PP high, you know what I'm saying, than Europe. Yeah, of course, because they are doing garbage. This was trumped up by them. You know what I'm saying? There's a range of opinion among economists on how much the U.S. high inflation rate. You know, this garbage. The demon Democrats been doing this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? This is not new. You know what I'm saying? You know, the criticism of the American Rescue Plan is not an American, it's a demon Democrat rescue plan to rob and steal from the people. Don't give us that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the same thing saying this was too big, saying that the model showed so much new spending. Yeah, garbage again. You know what I'm saying? They allowed to come in there and rob the American people. You know what I'm saying? When we look at it, you know, and then they put out all type of scenarios. You know, like the third was the conversation and all this about child poverty, hunger, and all that. See how they sing and dance those beautiful words that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? About what they're doing to save your lives, but they're not doing anything to save it other than robbing you completely blind in many ways. So nobody's with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, we know exactly what's going on with the inflation garbage and the bottlenecking and the supply chain and all that garbage. This was all created by them. You know what I'm saying? And people running around talking about there ain't gonna be no rise in COVID-19. Yes, there is, because I don't know how it's not going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Now when we look at this, I guess the name is Catherine Jean Pierre. How come you putting all these black people in there and it seems like they're all from Haiti or somewhere that you convinced and probably sucking blood with you probably and betraying their own people and doing this garbage along with the demon Democrats. You know what I'm saying? Has frequent history of accusing things of being racist. You know what I'm saying? A newly a newly installed White House press secretary, Catherine Jean Pierre, has Peanut, if you ask me, has a long history of accusing policies and political enemies of racism. A review of her social media. Well, she do have a point in one way. You know what I'm saying? Because there has been a whole lot of hatred. I don't call it no racism because I ain't giving it no life. It's hate. There is no fact value. There is no DNA value to it. There is no geographic to it. There is nothing to it except stealing, land stealing, robbing and stealing Egypt, voice artifacts, and denying his very own people to regain those things back and put them back in Egypt where they belong and get your monkey loving sucking selves out of the land because you full of garbage. You know who I mean. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to call no name. You know what I'm saying? But our enemy, you know what I'm saying? She accusing policies and political enemies of racism. A review of her social media and TV news appearances shows that. You know what I'm saying? Because she full of garbage. Because if she was smart, she wouldn't be accusing anybody of anything, but accusing of that of you not of that your black people not having a political position on this planet Earth at all. And Jean Pierre not accuse people and ideas she was opposed to as racist. Racist. No, she is because she's confused as a nut. You know what I'm saying? At least 43 times in TV appearance to according to TV appearance to according to video clipping service. You know, Gob Granbin or whatever, who available analysts whose available analysts span just the first 2 years of President Trump's term in office. So she was accusing him of the first 2 years when Trump was in office. Because you was a part of the demon democratic machine to accuse this president and make him the worst president in the entire planet. Like Joe Biden and the rest of them, Creepy Joe and Andy Fauci and Hillary and all those rest of people aren't racist. How are they not? That's a good question you should ask yourself, Mrs. Jean Notier, Catherine Jean Notier Pierre. You're garbage. We know what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, her target on both social media, you know what I'm saying? Social media and TV was overwhelmingly Trump. So we know who you working for. You working for the demon Democrats, blood sucking Luciferian, whatever organization, deep state, wherever you in, sucking blood. So get out of our face.